Okay, everyone. I didn't start the video off all right. I started off with okay. Okay, everyone. Welcome aboard. Starting off the day with whatever the heck this is. I think it's a shoe rack. Right now, it's just a bunch of flat pieces of metal. When you assemble it, it might be a shoe rack. Anyway, it's trash day. Let's make it a fun one. See what people are throwing out early morning. Let's do a little treasure hunting. Let's do it. All right. There I go again, saying all right. Decided to stop here because this is where I've been stopping a bunch of times. There might be... No, that's like... Gotta pick through some... Oh, look at this thing. Got all this wire down here. Scissors Dairy. Scissors Dairy. So that's got like all tar paper on it. Looks like we have some window weights. I was reading a bunch of comments. I've been getting a couple recently about why I don't dig through trash cans or look through trash cans. The way I kind of do it is if I can see it, I'll grab it, but I'm not going to dig through someone's trash can. You know, it's, you know, if there's stuff on top like this is or whatever it might be, like this is actually metal, I'll grab it. But in terms of digging through a trash can and opening up bags as you see it, right there and then, especially if it doesn't look like a house clean out, I'm just not going to do that. Not going to do it. I just feel like it's kind of like the respectful, I feel like it's the respectful way of doing this. But that's just my opinion. I mean, obviously other people do their channel and their things differently. You know, it's no different than, you know, people ask me, why do I park so far away? Rather than right in front of stuff, you know, I do it not to block traffic, not to create issues. And, you know, I've been doing this long enough where I haven't had any issues with anyone around here or in any of these towns that I trash pick, because I think I try to do it the respectful way. And, I don't know, everyone's different. So, take it how you want to take it, but that's why I don't really kind of dig through trash cans, and if I don't see it, I don't see it. I think I've seen door handles and doorknobs. Eyes don't deceive me. There you go. Got all sorts of things down there. These are usually dirty brass, but you gotta take off that middle piece. Same with these. You gotta take off that whole middle piece right there, but you'll get dirty brass for each knob. I would say this weighs a lot, but I think it's from the screws. Because of how much this weighs, once just all that dirty brass or irony brass, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of screws, and these are actually really heavy. I'll actually go ahead and see if this is actually steel or some sort of white metal, pot metal, or die cast. Where's my magnet? Where the heck are all my magnets? One magically appeared. Huh? So that's that stuff is 20 cents per pound. there might be 5 pounds in there, 4 pounds of just that. So you got about $1 of that plus the dirty brass. There's probably about $4 there. Ah, Mini Coopers. Don't see a lot of Mini Coopers anymore. Do they even still make them? Oh, they still make them. Aluminum. Kind of. See, middle piece very strong, side piece not so much. Side piece just wants to keep going right to the middle. Interesting. I don't think this is really worth stopping for, but we'll sell that. I believe that goes in your oven, if I'm not mistaken. If it doesn't go in the air fryer, you can order at McDonald's or at Texas Roadhouse, the side of maybe Dunkin' Donuts. Probably don't know how to use it. Pretty confident over there on the right is a Christmas tree. Very large Christmas tree that's out in the garbage. We might have to stop there just see if there's other things around there. But that's what's kind of looking like. Well, since there's no traffic in front of it, I guess we can pull on. That's what it is. It's a Christmas tree. There might be like a little bin of stuff behind it. Wow. Toaster oven. I don't think I ever used a toaster oven, ever. What do you even put in it? I don't know, because I don't use them. There's a box for one, so this must be the one that doesn't work. Toaster oven. Is it kind of like, see now I'm talking to myself, I guess it's kind of like an oven, like a small oven, right? Rather than firing up the big oven. All this stuff kind of does the same concept. It just makes food edible. That's the way you want to look at it. Alright, drag this thing across the road. Oh man, heavy. I don't know if this came from here, but it could have. Probably not. Probably not. This is a chiropractic place. Maybe severe chiropractic stuff, spinal things, but I don't know. I don't think it came from there. Now my question is, what do I do with this mystery dirty aluminum stuff? It's not really enough to really take stuff over. I guess I'll just keep it in my van and put it in front of my garage. I I did take over a bunch of copper aluminum radiators over last night. I think everything that I already cleaned, so everything I already took off the side pieces, I got $74. And I probably have another size of stuff that needs to be cleaned, so I'll probably make another $74, $75. So probably about $150 in copper aluminum radiators from the pile. Not too shabby. I did take over my bucket of just number 2 copper, which was all the elbows, and then like the little tubing and piping that is in air conditioners from all the ones that I've already taken apart, and I think I got $55 for that. Might have been like 17 pounds. So, not too shabby. This thing's been stripped out. They left the wire. Or they cut the wire, they left the unit. It's actually surprisingly pretty heavy for what it is. Alright. Pretty confident it was last week, but my days are kind of messed up. Kind of at that point of the summer where my brain's very noodly. But I'm pretty sure I found stuff here last week. Empty scrapbook. That had promise. Old baseball bat. That's an old one. This is probably 60s. Hillerich and Bradsby. It says Phil, so I assume it's probably a Phillies bat. Most likely was a promo bat. Back when you actually used to be able to get something decent at a baseball game, promotional day. That must have been bat day. Kind of wild to think they would just hand out a bat of that size at a baseball game, but maybe it is. This is a mess. Shame on the scrapbook. I do like how these signs say no parking Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it says on both sides, and there's cars parked everywhere. Like, look, all these cars are parked here. The signs are everywhere. Wow, and it's 6:55 a.m. You know, crazy, crazy, crazy. Because they can easily move their car over there or over here. Hey, not my job, as I say. Not my job. But if somebody gets a ticket, I don't know. I don't know if this is metal on the far side. I know this is wood. Mattress looks in rough shape. This is metal with a little piece of wood. I can't get that off, that'll be fine. Wow, that mattress. I think it doesn't help that it's wet. Why it's wet, I don't know. Because it hasn't rained today. It's gonna rain really bad today, later on around like 2 o'clock. I'm thinking for myself, I might even get my sandbags out and put a piece of wood at the end of my driveway. And just hopefully all the water that runs down the road does not end up down my driveway, and the sandbags kind of hold it up. I saw someone else, I think it might have even been this town where we got really bad rain, and I saw the front of their driveway had that. It was this town. Because right when I first entered this town, I saw somebody who has their driveway like that. Big piece of wood, sandbags on both sides. Because I don't want to lose my driveway like I did that one year. That was not a fun sight. Alright. Well, this is what we grabbed. This is a really cool milk box here. It still has the lid. Pretty neat. I have to do a little bit more research on that. I never heard of Cesar's Dairy. So there's like 3 or 4 brands that pop around a lot in this area. that is definitely not one of them. And yeah, I don't know. I'm actually going to I believe I'm going to go to a dairy auction in probably about 2 weeks or so. Well, not really a dairy auction, but they have dairy related items, and that's pretty much all they have is dairy related items. Lots of milk bottles, lots of milk advertisement. If you guys have followed the channel for many years, you might remember I went to one. It was in like a big parking lot probably 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and I bought a ton of baseball hats. They had all these farm trucker hats against the wall. They're on shelves. Well, anyway, they're supposed to have another auction at that same place where they're clearing out the rest of the collection. So I'm going to probably head over there and probably spend money on stuff. I don't think they have any baseball hats left, but it's always cool to see local farm advertisement, especially a collection that large. However, this is what we grabbed on today's episode. We have a baseball bat in the back. It was always fun. It's always a treasure hunt. You never know what you'll find out here. Trash picking, whatever people have thrown away. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Stay cool, stay dry. And of course, I'll catch you guys next time here at Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.